I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. After highs this afternoon, mostly in the 70s, even some low to mid 80s over southwest Nebraska and northwest Kansas, and south winds gusting up to 30, increasing fire concerns. Spotty rain and sprinkles a possibility across the central and east portions of Nebraska tonight through tomorrow night with the moisture-starved wave of low pressure. Tomorrow is slightly cooler with highs in the upper 60s to the mid 70s. Fire concerns remain elevated to critical for tomorrow through the weekend, especially Thursday afternoon with wind gusts up to 35. Thursday, our coolest day of the next week with highs in the mid-60s to around 70. A ridge of high pressure warms our highs from the 70s on Friday to mostly the upper 70s to the mid-80s over the weekend, even some upper 80s this weekend over areas of northwest Kansas. In behind a cold front, our highs on Monday cooling into the mid-60s to the low 70s. As that high-pressure ridge breaks down, there are signs of increased rain chances the early to middle part of next week. The long-term forecast is indicating a continued trend of warmer than normal temperatures for Nebraska and Kansas Sunday through April 21st, especially the early half of next week. The latest outlook shows a better chance of rain. Nebraska and Kansas rainfall Sunday through April 21st, now indicated to be slightly above normal to near normal. Soil temperatures 4 inches down at 7 this morning. We're in the upper 30s in most of Nebraska, including the central, west central, and much of the east. Low 40s for soil temperatures are over Kansas, the Nebraska Panhandle, and the far southeast corner of Nebraska. Key weather factors the markets are watching include additional rain in flooded areas of the Mid-South and Midwest, increasing dryness in western locations in the southern plains, and decreasing rain in Brazil. The Ohio River at Cincinnati crested overnight at just under 9 feet above flood stage, the highest since March of 1997. In flooded areas of the Mid-South and Midwest, mostly light rain is expected this week before it turns more active for next week. For much of the southeast U.S., a late season cold spell peaks in intensity tomorrow morning, with freezes expected as far south as the Tennessee Valley, the southern Appalachians, and portions of North Carolina. Warmer air dominates the plains and southwest, with late week temperatures expected to reach 90 as far north as the central plains and topping 100 in parts of the desert southwest. Mostly dry weather prevails the rest of the week from California all the way to the central and southern plains, while occasional rain spreads eastward from the Pacific Northwest into the northern plains. Across Brazil, mostly light rain is in the forecast this week for second crop corn, with mostly lower than normal soil moisture. Heading into the primary pollination period, Brazil rain chances are expected to decrease even more as the wet season rains in later this month. The northern Black Sea region is seeing frost. The wheat is not prone to damage, but the colder temperatures are not good for crop development. There are improvements to soil moisture in the Black Sea region from scattered rain, but drought still continues for early wheat development. With your check of ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.